All right, we are here.
Oh my God, we made it. We got a little gossipy.
We got a little gossipy.
I love getting gossipy with you.
I know, it's really
Sometimes
great.
I can't wait for you to come over, and I'm like, guess what fucking happened in the shit show of my life.
I know, since Saturday, Sunday, what day?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh my God, that feels
Was that
like
only Sunday?
was that Sunday? No.
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
I was like,
Oh
no
my
way.
God, my whole
today's
week
Monday.
is off. I know.
We had a nice little day. We went to Tandon.
House of Tandon and Gallery 130.
Yes.
Gallery
Yep.
130.
Yeah, that's it.
They put on a awesome seminar workshop with Richie Barada, who is a crazy good producer.
We're excited, Richie. We're gonna talk to you because we have questions.
We have questions. We also just loved what I appreciate about House of Tandon is the fact that they bring in people who have the same morals and ethics as us. We want to support people. We don't believe in gatekeeping. Music education is important. Everything like that.
Totally.
So it was really cool to have someone with invite us to the same kind of person that we are.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So
it was really great.
Yeah.
The whole production, mixing, y'all are so smart.
So smart and have the patience of saints and kings and
tedious work.
I want to
tedious.
cry. I wanted to cry looking at every little
layers.
The layers this man had on that song.
Oh my God.
It was just so wonderful to learn about it, but holy shit, I could never do it. So kudos to all your producers out there, you mixers, you masterers. Y'all are too good at your job, and thank you for doing God's work. God's work.
Truly.
Any hoodle, hi.
Hi.
I don't know how we launched into business mode
I
immediately.
know. We're enough chit chat.
Wipe it away. Get out of here. We're sick of this gossipy bullshit.
We're done.
We're absolutely done.
Business.
Ashley's got an energy drink.
I know.
I've had a Dr. Pepper.
It's fine.
I had a
that's
joint.
a really...
Oh yeah, Malaya loves that. That Tinkle Winkle.
Tinkle Winkle.
The
ice cubes.
It sounds so...
Yeah, what is that sound? It's like... Okay.
Wow. I don't know where we are, what we're doing.
We are Bops Bangers, a girl music podcast.
I am Kelsey.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're really good at introducing ourselves as always.
That was pretty swift. First couple minutes.
Literally, first couple minutes. Which should be the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
We're fine. We're here.
But truly, I think it's going to be a fun little episode. We've got some fun things to talk about. Great music as per usual, along with we made a playlist based off of your TikTok, and we've got to talk about it. We've got to talk about it. So sad songs to cry in your car.
The playlist Ugly Crying in the Car.
If you need it, stay tuned for after the podcast break, where we'll talk about all that fun stuff.
Just crying.
Just crying.
I call it an emotional support mixtape.
I feel like that's when... Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's jump into our top 3 songs of the week. I'm really excited for this because you have a really good list. I have a really good list.
Yeah.
Singles have been a papa-loppin'.
Singles have been popping off. It was overwhelming.
A little, yes. I have a billion songs to still go through, but we're just not going to talk about that.
No. Let's talk about what we got.
Let's talk about what we have listened to.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start this week?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. The first one I'm going to talk about is someone who has been kind of been commented about on our Instagram a lot recently. We promoted it on our New Music Friday. This is Jane Honor with her newest song, Whole. Now, if you don't know, Jane Honor came out with an album earlier this year, I think April, called Spiraling in Central Park. Ooh, that almost got tongue twisted.
Yeah, B got it.
I got it. And I loved it. I remember very much loving just the way it was built, the album was built. I loved it a lot. I think I talked about it on the podcast too.
You did, I think.
But she came out with a new song, Whole, and she's 21.
Yeah.
So
most
fuck my life.
Yeah, most the people on my list are
young bucks.
Young buckaroos.
Yeah, that's scary to me at this point that they're just achieving so much at such a young age.
It's so impressive.
It's so impressive. But I absolutely love this song. She really brings that indie rock pop kind of vibe to an elevated level, I think. A very mature level for 21. Like, holy crap. I feel like she goes through shit that I couldn't even fathom at 21.
Yeah.
But we also just love, like, the throaty kind of vocals that she has on this track. It's very guttural. It's very beautiful. It's just a good bop.
Just a good bop.
It's a good bop.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Jane Honor, Whole. Go check it out.
So, I couldn't not mention. I couldn't not mention.
I love that you just start out with this immediately. You couldn't not mention. I know. There's no way we would have a podcast where his name isn't brought up once.
Well, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes we don't, but sometimes most times we do.
It's rare.
Is it rare?
It's pretty. I feel like
God,
Maya and I,
stop
like,
myself.
we could go back and just, like, cut all the times we've mentioned him.
He's released a lot of singles. If you're guessing who it is, in fact, Dermot Kennedy.
It is. I love that you had to put on your notes, even though you know exactly what the song title is. You know who it is. You're obsessed with this man. It's fine.
So he released his new single, Innocence and Sadness.
And it is.
Did you listen?
Oh,
yeah.
I've cried multiple times.
Okay, so his other singles, he's released like 8 singles now off his new album. Don't love it, but I get it because Spotify kind of asked for that. I heard recently that that's why people are doing that, and that's why they're lumping them all on one.
Spotify
all the singles
asked them to
the
do it
algorithm of Spotify kind of wants you to be releasing a song every 4 to 6 weeks. So that's why that's happening. And then the way that you put the song into Spotify is like a certain code, I guess. And you want that code to remain the same for the song while it's on the album and while it's on a single. So then the plays show up.
Oh.
So that's why I think that they're holding them all the singles in one thing every time.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Something I heard.
Sneaky bitches.
Uh-huh. So, I mean, God, finally though, out of all the singles, his other songs are great, honestly. Yeah. But this is like quintessential Dermot.
This is permanent
cry in the
reverie
rain,
shit.
permanent reverie shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's a poet. What can I say? And
an Irish poet too.
Irish
which is, like,
poet.
so sexy.
And like this kind of sparked. I was already thinking about the Ugly Crying in the Car playlist, which we're gonna get to with this song. I put it on the playlist, and it kind of like re-sparked me wanting to do that because I was like, we need a playlist that includes all of these songs. Exactly. So his voice holds like a special something in my soul, you know.
I feel that deeply. To be fair, you have a tattoo based off of Dermot. So,
I just feel like the lyrics I relate to so much.
I know.
Which is like really sad because I mean it's not sad, but they're very depressing.
Yeah, but I think
they're
it's also very
like
poetic. Yeah, which I think your Pisces little water brain loves it. A just watery, gooey kind of song.
It's not I'm 1000% a fan, and his album comes out November 7th. So like I was telling Kelsey,
week
I'm gonna be like taking a PTO day that day just to like sit in it and
I'm surprised. Did you like order it on vinyl? Did you pre-order it?
No.
Oh,
I know.
I feel like you're gonna have to get a present on your doorstep on that day. You know what I mean? A little Dermot drop. A little bestie drop.
Oh my God. I would cry.
Literally though, like how have you, I don't know, because I agree you're going to have to take a mental health day, but it's also so maddening that he does it like near the very end, the tippity top of where we cut off for like new music.
Yeah. So
for the best of.
And I already have so many albums this year that I'd love. So it's gonna be very hard to. I'm gonna have to re-listen to like 30 albums to narrow down my top albums.
We were literally talking about this in a car ride on the way to that seminar, and we were talking about how our end of year list is going to be so different from our half year end list because we've added so many albums.
It's just been insane.
I mean, I haven't even heard the Fred Again album.
When is that?
October 28th.
Oh, holy moly!
Coming in under the wire. It's so rude. But I mean, I think Dermot's absolutely making it on your end of your list.
I don't see how he can't. I don't. And you know what? You know what's crazy?
You know what?
You know what's crazy is he is so famous now.
I know. Remember
like,
when you first
he had
was talking about him?
15K followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
He has almost 1 million.
Oh, we love a glow up.
We love it. We love it.
How could you not fall in love? Like, just hearing him live, the amount of times we've heard him live, every time I'm like, holy fuck, this man's voice is just out of this world.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Not human.
No.
And I worry about him.
I can hear it.
I need him to drink a lot of tea every time.
I know. Every time you hear him live, she's like, "I hope he drinks tea." I'm
because
like,
the gutturalness of his voice is so powerful.
Powerful,
that you know it's like. I get it's probably controlled at this point, but it feels so uncontrolled that you're like, drink some tea, just preserve your voice. We need
you as a musical theater singer. You understand?
I'm like neti pot it, baby. Get the breathalyzer going. Yes, I worry about these babies' voices because we want to preserve his for a long time.
Oh yeah, please,
please, please, and thank you. My second song, also something that's been kind of chit-chatted around the water cooler on our Instagram, was Keeping Score by Isabel Pless. I'm really excited about this one because I feel like it fills the gap between the Taylor Swift is coming kind of vibes, Olivia Rodrigo, we've missed her this year.
I know.
Kind of hole, you know, in that writing style, that like very witty, punchy kind of writing. I feel like this song perfectly takes that. Whoa.
I think that Taylor Swift's Midnight comes out.
Oh, it does.
In like a month too.
It won't be on my top.
Probably not.
But
I don't know.
I love you, Swifties, nonetheless.
I'm
amped for you all.
Not Folklore, but the one after that.
Yeah, that one was good.
I love that.
Oh, it was fine.
Yeah, okay. We digress.
Swifties, I don't hate you. I love you. It's just not my jam. But Isabel Pless is really an exciting artist. I think she kind of takes what is good about Taylor Swift and what is good about Olivia Rodrigo, puts them together, makes a really good just indie pop song. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. We love an indie pop song. It's amazing how much indie pop I've listened to this year.
Yeah, you have crossed over. Last year it was not as much.
It was indie rock.
But there is just so much indie pop, and there's not a lot of indie rock.
None.
There's some, but it's not as aggressive as the pop.
I agree.
I feel like Olivia Rodrigo almost opened up
a whole fucking
of alt pop and all of that.
Yes. That her Remy Wolf, just kind of that very like out there personality of like this I'm a woman, hear me roar kind of type. You know what I mean?
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. So definitely a really good song to listen to if you're in that kind of vibe. You're missing a little bit of that sauce. Keeping Score by Isabel Pless.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, so this one's a fun one. This one's almost pump it up.
Pump it up. I mean, are we surprised that every week we have a pump it up corner with Ash?
No, I have to have it.
I know. You're like, I'm determined. I'm determined.
We all need a little pump up.
I very much
especially
agree.
with all the sad songs that I like. The song I just talked about
true.
is not a pump up. I am all over the place.
Your emotions are
out.
boosh. Yeah.
So this song you actually sent me. And
I saw you writing this while you were typing to the notes, and I was
you watched me.
I did, because I was like looking to see what you, because of the whole album cover thing. I was so power jacked. You put this in there.
So it's a banger, and it is "Hungry for Love" by LF System, all caps.
Who are these people?
I have no idea because I listen to the dance. It's on in like the new like dance music playlist that I listen to every week.
Yeah.
And which is kind of like there hasn't been a lot of like very good pump up electronic music recently. Yes. Everyone's getting like extremely experimental, which is fine.
I'll agree. No one's been sticking to the formula.
Or they're just kind of like, which I like. It's good. Yeah. But they're not hitting as good as I like them to hit.
They're not a Becky Hill.
Yeah. So this song, it is very like soulful funk house.
So ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, and the whole song is just like hungry. So like, also, I feel like I'm gonna make a TikTok meme about it because it's just saying hungry. Like it's a very funny like.
Yes.
You're hungry.
I mean,
hungry. It's supposed to be hungry for love, but it's.
We're also funny. Just hungry. We're also hungry people.
I'm just. Hungry.
We're literally this girl wakes up in the morning and she's hungry.
I like the girl likes to eat. Girl likes to eat. Just let me eat. And this
it's
song,
such a
"Hungry for
song,
Love," is so fun, and I love a soulful funk banger.
Yes,
like you know me so well.
70s. Yeah. Very like the second I heard it, I was like, if Ashley doesn't hear this, it would be a travesty because like this was made for us. This was made for your dad. Yeah. So Mark Dorigo, please listen to this song.
I'll put it on our Funk It Up.
Yeah.
playlist.
Oh, he's gonna love it. Yeah. It's gonna be so much fun. Mm-hmm. It's a great banger. I'm obsessed with it.
It's fun.
It's great
fun.
Time.
So pump it up.
Pump it up. While I keep on keeping on with the women sister power.
Yep.
We have Susanna Joffe, I think is how you say her last name, Joffe, with her song Good Sex, which sounds like Alanis Morissette.
It does.
With Fiona Apple. They're just that very 90s girl power vibe. But it's all about how possibly she was in a masochistic relationship with a man who wouldn't give head.
Oh.
Which, ladies... I think we've all experienced in our life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not an uncommon.
No.
We relate to it well. Mm-hmm. We get it. We understand.
Yes.
I love that the song, though, is so, like, sex positive. I think in indie rock, too, especially, there's, like, we don't really talk about sex. It's all left to, hip-hop and rap and, like, that pop, kind of genre. Yeah. Indie rock's not like, let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck on the bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're like, But I love that this one just really kind of takes that and it's just like, nope, I'm for sure talking about how no one eats her out. So
I love it.
We love it. We love a power to your lady sister.
Some honesty.
Some pure... Men are quaking in their boots right now. They're like, wait, what?
Quaking.
The girls are coming for them.
I know. I'm here for it.
We are here
it's
for
the best. Show me the receipts.
Revolutionize. I love it. But that's my third and final single of this week, Susanna Joffe with Good Sex. Really great song. Check it out if you like that kind of just badass female vibe.
Yep. I'm here for it. Love it.
What's your last song?
So my last song is, I've already talked about this lovely lady before.
And I'm so glad she's back on the roster.
So this is Detached by Lynn Lapid. I am just a huge fan.
Huge fan.
And I'm so happy that she's another single. There's got to be an album soon.
So quick, though.
Because, there's been a few EPs.
That's what
no
I'm saying.
album.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what she's doing. And there we get, another 2022 album.
At the very end. Please don't do It's just our terror faces. Oh no.
Her voice is just so calming and it's really alluring.
Yes.
It's like mesmerizing.
It's almost like a siren song.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
agree with that.
Her voice sounds like that. It's very just different. And she, I think, is 20. Might be 23. Early 20s. Let's say that. I mean, doing the damn thing.
Yes.
Amazing. And also, I wanted to point out, she covers a bunch of songs on her Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
So if you don't follow her, I would go follow her because it's really fun.
I was about to say, she's really good at, I love how she does social media.
Yes, it's amazing. So any artist, like, go check her out. She does a very good job
of engaging people. Yeah,
and she has an amazing community.
Yeah.
Her Instagram handle is _ Lynn Lapid. So
perfect. And it'll be on our stories.
Oh yeah,
when this releases.
We'll tag her on our stories when this releases. Detached by Lynn Lapid. I'm a fan.
Yeah, we're a fan. We love her. We love her.
Yeah,
we're always gonna love her.
Yeah,
she's always gonna be.
She's gonna be part of the girl squad.
Well. We made it to our albums. Sounds about right for us. But I think we've got some really good things to talk about. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I'm going to let you go first this time.
So I will say this was a push to get through albums because I did do Friday releases.
Yeah.
And it's Monday.
Yeah.
So I power listened.
I'm proud of you.
So these are from the October 7th release day. And I'm going to start out with Samaria with her EP Didn't Start With You.
I'm so excited to listen to this whole thing.
Have you not?
I haven't, but I definitely have it saved. Let me tell you.
I put one of her songs, Shady Hill, on our Sunday Wind Downs playlist. And I don't know. I never heard of her before.
Me either.
But she already released an album, I think, back in like 2016.
Oh, whoa.
But she's still like just getting started.
Yeah.
She is like literally my new R&B queen after listening to this EP.
Ayo, Jasmine Sullivan, you gotta come back quick.
Oh, I know.
You know, your title's being taken. Your crown is being taken.
There's multiple.
There's so many crowns
There's
to go
so
around.
many. There's so many.
There's true.
She's from Oakland, California, and in this album, she kind of takes us through the journey of a recent heartbreak. Or in this EP, it's not an album yet. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
We hope.
It definitely is written like a story.
Oh,
I love that.
Yep.
After.
After what?
Oh, okay. I just had to reread this because it's been a long day.
I like it.
It's just classic in your feels R&B tracks with some lo-fi beats mixed in.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, her voice is just absolutely stunning. And I found that entertaining that she got the title of the EP Didn't Start With You from a self-help book she was reading after the breakup, and it's called It Didn't Start With You. How inherited family trauma shapes who we are and how to end the cycle. It's by Mark Wolin, but she got the title of the EP after reading the self-help book.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean sometimes we need
sometimes
that.
You find inspiration in
things in
titles.
Books. Yeah, and self-help books can really help you get through stuff.
You know, sometimes I love a good self-help.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder of you're a person.
And honestly, reading through things that are you are gonna be okay. Reading that is very special.
Oh, I agree.
It's so helpful.
I agree.
So yeah, it's a breakup EP.
So if you're going through a breakup, I'm so sorry. We give you snuggles and hugs, but also listen to this EP. You might really enjoy it.
By Samaria, and it's just amazing R&B music.
Fuck yes, we love that. I'm going for something completely opposite of that, but along the same vibe of pure sadness. I was going back and forth because it's this is a band that does not need any kind of promotion whatsoever. It's a very classic indie rock band. So do I talk about this? But I couldn't not. So I finally listened to Death Cab for Cutie's newest album called Asphalt Meadows. And I have been pretty meh about them for the past few years. Just their releases have been okay, not great. Yeah. Not that sound that I really love about Death Cab. But finally, this one done got me good. I don't know what happened. I think it was when I got to the song called Foxglove Through the Clear Cut, which is almost this spoken word poetic kind of thing, which reminds me a lot of Craig Finn, who's the lead singer of Hold Steady. His solo stuff is very much like this too. I've talked about him ad nauseum on this. It's heavy. It's kind of a heavy album. It's a lot about, being old and kind of wanting to escape the rat race of life almost.
That checks out.
Just like being tired and the loneliness that comes with it and just like everything. It's a very adult album.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if the kids are going to be bumping this one. But this, I think, is just a way better put together Death Cab album than it has been for the past few years. I don't know.
It sounds like they did some soul searching.
Ben Gibbard must have been in there just like crying his eyes out.
Yeah.
Because holy shit. I was laying outside. Finally, guys, the weather is nice enough. I can finally sit outside again and listen to music. So that's what I did for this album, and it was perfect. It was great.
Taking in that fresh air.
I loved it. Death Cab for Cutie's newest album, Asphalt Meadows. I definitely suggest the song Roman Candles, and again, Foxglove Through the Clear Cut, two of my favorites.
My next, another EP.
We love an EP.
I just can't get enough. This is Fallen Angel by Ari Abdul,
which I've now added to my to listen to list.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
It's a fucking vibe.
I can't wait.
It's such a vibe. It's alt pop, which surprise,
we love it.
We love it. It is like mysterious with electronic and goth influences for sure. Ari is from New York and she's 20 years old. I mean,
make us feel so
just
old.
Like going after it. I was just getting drunk when I was 20.
I was a mess at 20.
There wasn't anything going on.
My emotions were not in control.
No, I was like, ooh, yay, college. I can fuck around.
Yeah, truly.
It was fine.
Yeah.
But amazing.
Yeah, truly.
Just determined. And I love it.
Has something to say, damn it.
Yeah, and so she has a ton of listeners on Spotify. It's currently blowing up on social media. Yay. Her music is so well produced. Like very well done. It's a nice, like lovely sounding album, but there are just like as you listen, it's just like a story. Oh. It just gets like darker and heavier as you listen to it.
Oh gosh.
And you can feel it as you're going through.
Well, even the cover art is very like...
I mean, it's called Fallen Angel. So it's very like I think what it said is she grew up in like Catholic school. So she has a lot of like, I think the
religious trauma.
Yes.
Same.
We are here for you, sister.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Did you watch VeggieTales too?
Probably. But it's just the lyrically, production, the melodies are so pretty, but that's like that dark, mysterious undertone that really like gets you.
Yeah.
My favorite tracks were,
oh no.
My favorite tracks. All the songs work so well together. Listen to the whole thing. That's what I say.
You know, it happens.
Sometimes when I'm taking notes, my brain is like...
You're just like done. You're like done typing a sentence and you're like, whatever. Just listen to the whole thing.
It is really... It should be listened to together. It's like 5 or 6 songs.
Well, it's a storyline, right?
Because it just starts out like very nice.
Yeah. And then it gets heavier.
Then it gets so dark and heavy. So it's kind of fun.
Oh, I like it.
Like
perfect
you are
for
a fallen
season.
angel. Yes.
Perfect for spoopy season.
We should get that playlist going.
Spoopy season?
Yeah.
Can we call it that, please?
Spoopy.
That's what Gabe and I call it. Scary. It's so spoopy.
Yeah,
it's so spoopy.
It's like children.
I know. So spoopy. So spoopy.
You can call it whatever you want, baby.
Oh my god. That's amazing. I loved it. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm going opposite of that. Of course. I'm going with an album I've been waiting to listen to. I had the perfect moment finally. I'm talking about Big Scary's newest album, Me and You. They are an Australian duo. I don't know what's with me and Australians all of a sudden.
You're coming there.
I'm getting there.
What?
What? What? Just the look.
What? I meant to say something else.
Not that. Okay. Me and You, by Big Scary, the Australian duo. They come back with, I think this is like their 5th album. They've been making music. They've been making waves. They've been making music.
That's interesting. I've never heard of them.
Yeah,
but I did listen to the songs off of this album, and it's good.
Yeah, you know, I definitely think there's a lull a little bit in the middle, but it starts really strong and ends really strong. One of the most beautiful songs on it is called Real Love. It has this very piano kind of driving force to it, which, you know, we always love. And I love the lyrics. It says, let's put it to a vote, my dear. I want you to stay. This is real love, which, like, oh,
that's sweet.
It's so sweet. I love sweetness. So I think it's a very lyrically, like, quiet album, I think, but it has some of these, like, dreamy violins, guitars. It's just, like, a really good blend of indie pop and rock. I think that does it in a very, what do you call it? General way. Not general, but, like, you know, very pleasing to most people.
That's good.
Yeah, pleasing to most people.
It's really pretty.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
It's a little slow. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think it's meant to be that way.
I very much agree.
Yeah.
They I think talked about it being that way.
Yeah.
And the reason for the title is that it's just something that they say to each other. It's just me and you making music.
Yeah, the cover art is, like, very depicting of.
Yeah.
There's a gun on the table, though.
What? No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
A little dark undertone.
Oh, God. Spooky.
Yeah. I was like, oh, whoa, are we?
I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. But I really loved it. A really nice little album if you have the time. Like 30 minutes, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Nice. Love it.
Loved it.
So this one probably would have been on your list if you would have gotten there, but you're probably saving this.
I am.
For a rainy day.
I'm saving it for a rainy day.
Because we have both been so excited for this album. And it is here, Capricorn Sun by TSHA.
So you're not going to ruin my life, and this is actually a very good album.
It is so good.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Because it's been anxiously awaiting and
since
came
like
through.
A year.
Yeah, we've been talking about her forever. It's capital TSHA. Her real name, her actual name is TSHA. I think Matthews. It's definitely TSHA. I think it's Matthews too. But so I assume you say it like TSHA.
I was thinking Tasha, but who knows?
Because her name is TSHA.
Oh, then probably.
Yeah, TEISH.
Oh yeah, TSHA. Yeah.
So that's how I would say it. But to find her, it's capital TSHA. You'll probably see it on the screen.
You will see it on the screen.
So she's like one of the biggest up and comers in the electronic music scene.
Huge.
She's definitely being talked about. She's been on tour at festivals. Like, things are happening for her, which is amazing. We love to see it.
Very well deserved.
She used to be a hip hop DJ in London.
I know.
Which I love. I think that's so fun.
I think that's honestly almost how we discovered her, is like that first song of hers that was electronic.
Well, you know how I think we discovered her was because Bonobo. So she got mainly discovered. Bonobo found one of her original tracks and put him on her on a compilation.
No, I know, but we found them because our promotion company sent her to us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her PR company does email us.
Yes. So that's
we're kind of connected. TSHA, can you interview with us?
We love you so much.
But yeah, so apparently she says she got a lot of her fame starting because of Bonobo.
That's
which
so
we're
cool.
a big fan of Bonobos too.
Yeah, we love that song that she's on too for the Bonobos.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So she describes her album as a window to her soul. It's very emotive and eclectic, and that's how she kind of describes her music.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree with that.
Yes.
It is just, it's such good electronic music. That is where someone has taken the genre and made it her own. In a way that is so good.
Yeah, in a standout kind of way. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are going
1,000%.
their own angles, which is great, but a lot of them are kind of misses.
Well, it's like Fred again. I mean, he's got this weird niche on, like, taking other people's music and chopping it.
I would love to see Richie
look
at a Fred again track
or
and
even
see
Big
all the
Wild.
layering. Oh, yeah, or that.
Yeah.
Or Black Country New Road.
Oh, yeah, we talked about wanting to ask him about that.
How many layers of that?
Oh,
anyways,
we love layered music though. I think that's a big
it's like how
turn on for us in music. You know what I mean?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And TSHA, your album is fantastic. Favorite tracks: Dancing in the Shadows, Giving Up. Go check it out. It's fantastic.
Everything will be in our playlist, the Bops and Bangers Season 3 playlist, on Apple Music and Spotify. So make sure you go follow it. You get the updates real quick. Moving on, my final album. I'm so excited to talk to you about this one.
I listened to a few songs.
Okay, I have thoughts and I have feelings.
Oh, good.
So this is a band called Say She, and this is the album called Prism. It's their debut album. They call themselves Discodelic Soul, which
love that.
Fucking take me. That's all I've wanted in life. Basically, it's a very good feel-good collection of songs that'll just kind of like stick in your brain. It's got a really funky bass. I sent it to my dad and was like, "Ooh, take a look at this bass line." He really liked it.
Oh, yes.
But it's also got that like 90s R&B harmonies, like girl group kind of thing. But also with that 70s like Minnie Riperton, like "Loving You." Remember that song? Yeah, very Karen Carpenter-y.
It's definitely like very like influenced by old music.
Oh, very 70s, very 70s influenced. Don't Wait is one of my favorite songs off of the album. It's a sultry R&B track, but really like kind of it's a good like introduction to the band. Like this is why you should listen to them because it's so good. It's really just fun. I really just wanted to go like rollerblading in a discotheque. Like I wanted to, you know. It was really fun. It's a very short album, but like just really good music. It's a really fun collection of songs. I highly recommend it. It'll be on our playlist.
Yeah, it's a different sound.
Very, and I
like
love
it.
that. Yeah, they're based in Brooklyn and London, so you kind of got that like meshing of sounds.
Yes.
And I love that shit. So like,
it's
bleed
good.
on, baby.
Yeah, loving it.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. That was our top 3 songs, top 3 albums. Whoa. Now we get into our podcast feature song, which I know you're all like so excited to listen to. This week we have a really good bluesy Americana gal. Her name is Sarah King. This is her newest song called Always and Almost, which I love the title of. I love the theme of. It's basically talking about how we should kind of just let go of all of our almosts.
So smart. Like that's such a good lyric.
Oh, yeah. Who has never thought of that before?
Yeah,
but
it's amazing.
Truly a really good, like, cut you deep kind of song. She really has this Chris Stapleton-y kind of voice where it's just whiskey rich, as I like to call it, you know?
I love that, yeah.
It just makes you, like, really Americana in the boots.
Yeah.
I just love her vibe, her sound. She supported Blues Traveler this year.
Oh, my God.
Why you want to give me the runaround, baby? Why you want to give me the runaround?
Yeah, Blues Traveler is great.
I love Blues Traveler. Which is also just a really cool way to get people to your music because I feel like they have a lot of connection there.
Yes.
And she has a 2021 EP out called The Hour. We're hoping that this new song means there's a new EP album. We don't know.
What are we doing?
But we're really excited to have it on the show. This is Sarah King with her song Always and Almost, now available on all streaming platforms. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. That was, again, Sarah King with her song Always and Almost. We love a bluesy bitch.
I love it.
We love it.
It just feels good in your bones.
Oh, yeah. Especially right now.
Yeah.
So, this second segment... I know, same.
It's in my throat.
The second segment of this podcast this week is going to be talking about a little TikTok that kind of blew up for you.
Yeah.
We're really excited. Tell the people what they're getting.
So, if you go check out our TikTok, you'll see that I posted on there kind of asking everybody what songs they ugly cry in the car to.
Because all of you have them, and don't say you don't.
Yes. I mean, Sean was like, I don't to cry in the car. I'm like,
Gabe gave me one.
What?
Oh, I'll tell you in a second. It's great.
Oh,
ooh. I laughed
and
my
like,
ass off.
who doesn't just cry in the car? Like,
thank you.
Like that just is a release. Sometimes it feels good.
It's a very common human experience.
Yeah, like you're having a moment. Yes. You're just driving around, and there's something like therapeutic about just being in the car alone, blasting a song that gets you in your feels to where you shed a tear.
Truly. It's one of my favorite activities.
And holy shit, are we okay, guys?
No.
Like, I posted on Instagram story too, and we got a bunch of songs as well there. Oh my God. I have put the playlist together. It is called Ugly Crying in the Car.
We'll link it in our show notes.
And it is sad, guys.
It is sad.
It's beautiful, though.
It is.
It's songs that I forgot about.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about, too.
Which one?
The One Republic one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that one, Time Shell by Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
Like, songs that, like, I forgot existed, and now that people brought them back into my life, and I'm like, why would you hurt me like this? But
well, tell me, what are some of your what is the? I mean, I know the song that kicked it off for you. We just talked about him.
Yes.
But are there any other songs that you would have added to this playlist?
Oh, I added a few on my own.
Oh, okay. Then tell me, which ones did you do?
Rescue You.
Yes.
By Johnny Swim.
A very, very sad.
I've cried so many times.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was going through my breakup with my ex,
yeah,
like that song, I wrote it. Like was so relatable. Like when you're just dating someone that you like feel like you need to like fix. I want to fix, like we need to be better, but you're struggling.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point where I can't rescue you.
Yeah.
It was so heavy. And that whole album was like, Johnny Swim, you got me good. They had like villains in that one too.
Yeah.
It was like,
that
came out too right as I was going through that.
Oh,
so
that came out at the opportune time for you.
Yeah, it really was written and matched my life.
Yes.
And I was like, how did this happen?
Yes.
Yeah. So Rescue You by Johnny Swim is such a good one.
I love that.
That's a cry.
I love that.
And then let me see. What about you? Tell me.
I've got a few. The one I added into our playlist is actually called Big Picture by London Grammar. There's a line in it that just like honestly makes me want to die cry. You know, it says basically I might be blind, but you know, you can see the big picture of it's.
Oh yeah, no, that's an amazing. Song.
It has always come into my life at a moment where like, I'm like really needing to step back and like take a look at my life and kind of examine things. That's where that gets me. Just like the whole, I don't know, just different phases in your life.
Yeah.
That you have to kind of move on from.
Yeah.
And that song, ooh, every
and
time.
her voice is just like haunting.
Oh, that song makes it so.
Yeah.
It like lingers for so long.
Yeah.
And you're just like, when is this going to build? And then all of a sudden it like builds and builds and builds. And finally like you release it and just the tears always come shedding down. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's
like
so
truly
good.
one of the... I actually have my own playlist of songs I've cried to, so that I can easily, you know, access them.
Add a few
when
in
I'm
the
feeling
playlist.
a little. I will. It's a very traumatic, but it's fine. But that one, it was definitely like the one to kick it off.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's a good song.
One. It's painful.
There's something like magical about. Someone commented and talked about like Rainbow by Casey Musgraves.
Oh, yeah.
And like how for years they just cried to it.
Yeah.
And then they finally got to the point where they didn't cry to it.
Yeah.
And that's like a moment.
That's a cathartic moment.
Yeah.
Where you
then
finally
you can kind of like
on.
appreciate the song though.
Yes.
And then like the moments that you had with it.
Yes.
It's like a nostalgic, like heavy nostalgic, like wow, like where I was to now.
Exactly.
Because all the songs, they're beautiful songs. Like every song on this playlist is like stunning.
Yeah.
It's just like if it hits you at the right time,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're ready. You're gonna go cry in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just like they're all written so real and about life experiences that like you have been through.
Relate to a little too well.
Yeah. You know who just released a song that's taking the world by storm?
What?
Our baby Dean. With How Do I Say Goodbye?
Oh,
he keeps posting all those videos and they make me cry every time.
Yeah.
And that song is sad.
I mean, dedicated to your dad diagnosed with cancer, like just heartbreaking.
Yeah, and like so many people relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I even added that to the playlist.
I mean, that's a great one to cry to.
Yeah.
What was another one? Oh, so that one, and then I know someone put the Fox and the Hound song.
Yeah.
Way to Kill Me inside.
Yeah.
That movie traumatized me as a child.
Yeah, it's so sad. I put Georgia by Phoebe Bridgers on there because that was such a good one.
Did you put Lucid Dreams in there?
Yeah, that's what Sean said.
I have cried to that song many a time.
It's such a good one.
I was like, especially with
that's
Juice
a really
WRLD
good one.
because of his passing. Like, it hurts even more so to like know he was struggling for so long with addiction and stuff like that. And you're like,
it's like a
Juicy, no.
It's the internal cry for help.
Yeah.
And then it's sad.
Oh my God.
Wait, what other ones?
I have 2 other ones that I will put on the playlist.
Okay, great.
One, y'all know because I've talked about me crying to it multiple times, but Sans Low by Arouge Off Top.
Oh, yeah.
I very distinctly know exactly where I listened to the song for the very first time and the vibe I was feeling. I was in my garage because I smoke out there in the wintertime because it's cold. So I smoke out in my beanbag out there, and I like had the garage door cracked a little bit. It was dark. It was nighttime, and it just like the deserty sounds. I'm Arab, so this I don't know if this connects with any other Arabic people, but like just
like ancestrally, you just feel it in your bones.
Yeah, like I grew up listening to that kind of sound a lot. So it just makes me not necessarily nostalgic, but very much longing for like home kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And Sans Low, I have no idea what it actually talks about in English. No idea.
You haven't looked that up?
No, because I don't want to ruin it for myself, you know? But for me, it's a very much a connection to home, especially listening to it in my garage. Like it just will always make me cry. It was like one of the most beautiful moments I've had with music in a long time.
I love that. I mean, it's beautiful. We saw it live and it was just like...
Ashley had to videotape it for me because I was just like...
chills.
Tears.
Yeah.
Tears.
Love those moments.
Arouge. Fucking love you. And then finally, this might be someone else's because if you're not listening to Bonnie Raitt's I Can't Make You Love Me, leave the building.
That is a good
and
one.
I can't make you love me
if you don't.
Like,
oh God,
I have cried to that song.
That is, I think my mom probably cried.
Oh,
when she
my
was a
mom probably
teenager
cried to that song. We've all, I feel like every generation of women have to cry to that song. So Gen Z, take this Bonnie Raitt song and run with it. It is devastating.
It is. That's a good one. Add that shit.
Oh God, y'all are gonna cry.
What's Gabe's?
Oh my God, guys. So I asked my partner Gabe what his cry in the car song. He like Sean, he was like, I don't do that.
Yeah. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it for one fucking second. But he did say when his dog passed, he remembers very viscerally listening to Hero by Nickelback.
I can't believe you just said that because I was going to joke and say I can't believe no one added a Nickelback song. I can't believe you just said that. I literally thought that in the car.
That's spoopy.
And I was like, can't believe no one put Photograph in there like a joke.
Yeah, no, Hero. Yeah.
That is a sad song.
He's like, I just like think about my dog dying.
And that's like,
that's a saddie.
That makes sense. Like a guttural, like a male song, like a rock song.
Hero, baby.
Yeah. God, that just reminds me of like 8th grade dances.
Every time.
Like
every time I just see you doing
that makes
this.
me, yeah.
But that's
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a vulnerable moment you shared with us.
It was thank you, Gaby. He's probably like, this is not what I signed up for to be talked about at Bops and Bangers.
Yeah, Sean's was Lucid Dreams. I was like, oh, that's
I like it
one.
though. Good job, guys.
I mean,
think it's an incredible playlist. You guys should really go check it out. We'll be promoting it in the next week or so. It's just too good.
It's good. And
go ahead.
It's fun to have everyone input.
I was literally about to say we should do more of this.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do more because it was really fun to have everyone. I mean, we basically made the playlist based off of everybody's like
suggestions.
I only added 3. She hasn't even added
it. It is
yet,
a communal playlist.
It is. So,
and I'd love to know like what theme you guys would like us to do next. Ashley and I have music for everything, every vibe.
Yeah, let us know a theme. This is fun. We're gonna start to get into this.
Exactly. So make sure you're looking at our TikTok. Ashley will probably post there of what we're gonna do next. Look on our Instagram if you want to give us a suggestion. DM us. Post us an idea that you might have for us to do. We love communal playlists.
I know it's fun, and this is like we're all gonna be crying together. Nothing better than that.
Emotional support.
A community cry.
A community cry. Honestly, we deserve it.
And if you want to talk to us about it, check out our Brain Network.
Hell yes.
That's where we're going to be basically on there talking to all of y'all about things we post, playlists we have, our podcast.
Yep.
We already had our promo in this podcast.
So stoked.
But we are loving it, and it's just kind of going to grow with us. So make sure you join.
Yeah, it's really going to be a fun time. Kind of like behind the scenes stuff, just like conversations that Ashley and I are going to start having about the music we talk about. We also want to know what you guys are loving, what we recommend. Recommend us stuff. Tell us what we should be talking about. We'd love to know. We're always open to suggestions.
Love it.
So definitely go check out our Braid Network. It's in our bio right now. You can sign up real easy and get to chatting with your girls.
I love that.
Thank you. That there should have been a wink at the
second,
but from both of us.
Which eye are you using?
I'm right.
I just really
God, I really hope that comes out so ridiculous. I really hope that. But that kind of wraps up our episode. We're gonna go mentally break down now, and it's fine. No, we're just gonna go laugh, cry.
Yeah,
our life away.
That was great. It was a good episode. I think we did great.
Lively. We got to do this again in a couple days.
We're gonna be doing it. Yeah, great. I gotta listen to
more music.
So
as always, more music.
More music.
Please send us a care package because we're stressed out. It's fine.
We're going to Florence.
We're going to Florence on the Machine. So
by the time you hear this, we already went to Florence. We went to her last Wednesday,
and it was probably really fucking incredible.
Yeah,
but we'll talk about it on the next podcast too.
Oh yes. Yeah. I'm talk about crying.
Oh, talk about crying. Oh, I want to re-listen to that album now. Ooh,
I've been listening to her.
Good.
Because I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm prepared.
All right. Well, we love you guys.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you review, subscribe, add a little review, comment,
share with a friend.
Just do the whole
do the thing. Do the damn thing.
Do the damn thing. We love you all. Bye.